a lot of times you want to create more organic freeform type particle effects. For example, a sort of crashing wave effect, or a cloud that's sort of snaking down a trail following somebody. And the best way to probably go about this is use the particle sketching tool. So what we can do is just simply sketch the particles. So what it does is it actually considers the velocity and position I'm sketching in. So I can just draw an effect like that. You can see clouds have been created now based on my sketching. And it's essentially a static cloud. So right away, this is useful for sort of static cloud effects where you just want to quickly lay out some particle effects that are static in the scene. But more interesting is to actually use this cloud as the initial state for another cloud. So what we can do is go to the add particle operator. And in here, you can see you have various settings for the velocity. And these are basically parameters that subsequent clouds can inherit if they're based off this cloud. So what we can do is increase the radius slightly, increase the speed and the spread. And if we play that back, you see this cloud hasn't been affected in terms of being animated. But if we just collapse that and we actually create a cloud off this cloud, so we go create particles from selection, I could also go from initial state. Close that. We can just hide this guy here. Let's set the end timeline to something like 50. Now we play that back. Go in looping mode. So you can see now the particles being animated and they're following the direction that I was actually drawing in, and actually looking at all these settings to actually derive the motion. So we can increase the multiplicity, increase the spread, decrease the speed slightly. So you can see it's very simple to create kind of more organic type effects, as we mentioned. And all the different forces obviously work with this. So once you create it, you can easily add a turbulence force or say some gravity just to add that extra realism. So that's a quick look at how to use particle sketching.